Hey, this is Jason Morris with the Facebook group Real Estate Agents That Really Work. I'm on the way to the office this morning. I was thinking, I've heard a lot of agents saying like, hey, I just can't keep to my schedule. And, sometimes when I hear that, it just kind of baffles me because I'm going, if you had any other job, if you were scheduled to work today, now you do make your own schedule in the real estate business. So you make your own schedule and you schedule yourself, hey, I got to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you want a day off, you put that on your schedule too. Now, if you worked at any other job, if you were scheduled for this morning to be there at 8 a.m., wouldn't you have to be there? If you're late, I guess you can call, but after you call a few times, if you start calling every day, or 4 out of 5 days saying, hey, Mr. Boss Man, I'm sorry, I'm running late again. And, I'm sure legitimate reasons, everybody's okay with a legitimate reason. If your kid's sick, or you're getting a car accident or whatever it is, everybody's kind of okay with a legitimate reason. But a lot of the agents I'm talking to, they don't have any reason. They don't have a legitimate reason. They just didn't go this morning. So, if you had any other job and you called them and gave some of the reasons that some of us are giving ourselves on why we can't show up and prospect in the morning, we would not have a job. They would have fired us. We would be collecting unemployment and struggling, to get by. Fortunately in the real estate business, we don't have unemployment, so you don't really have, I guess, that safety net. But if you're unemployment, you're broke. But, I just hear it all over and over, like I couldn't get to the office in time to prospect. I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. At any other job, if you were not there, you would no longer work there. So a lot of these excuses, we keep telling ourselves and doing. Nobody cares. You just got to show up and you just got to do it. If your wife or husband or whatever calls you in the morning, they're like, hey, honey, I need you to do this, or I need you to run by the grocery store and do that. Man, if you're at any other job, you couldn't just leave and go do whatever you wanted to. You couldn't go and run errands in the middle of the day or first thing in the morning. If you've got to drop your kids off at school every morning, that's one thing. But that's a scheduled everyday thing. You drop them off. You go to the office and make calls. If you've got something you have to do every morning, it's one thing to plan around that. But if you're not showing up for the scheduled times and scheduled prospecting times that you have, then, you need to really think about what you're doing and why you're in this business. Do you want to, do you want to wash out in the real estate business and have to go find a job where you have to be there at 8 o'clock? Where you have no flexibility of schedule, where there's no way possible if you do have to do something in the middle of the day, there's no way possible that you can do it. All these excuses that people are, giving themselves are exactly that. They are excuses. Nobody cares. Just show up and go to work. This is Jason Morris with Real Estate Agents That Really Work.